Hello and welcome. My name is Juan Carlos Gamarra. I'm the Ambassador of Peru to the United Kingdom, and today we continue with our series of Bicentennial Dialogues about Peruvian Contemporary Literature. I'm pleased to be with Sergio Bambarén today, who will talk to us about his book, The Dolphin, Story of a Dreamer. Sergio Bambarén is a surfer and a writer. He was born in Lima in 1960. He's noted for his love of the ocean and for his books related to surfing, dreaming, and journeys in a metaphorical context. His spirit of traveling took him to America, where he graduated as a chemical engineer at Texas A&M University. However, the ocean was still his greatest love, and traveling gave him the opportunity to go to surf to places such as Central America, Mexico, Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, and Portugal. These journeys gave him inspiration to write. Several of his books have been translated to English, such as The Dolphin, Angels of the Sea, and The Rose of Jericho, among others. In 2009, 20th Century Fox took The Dolphin to the big screen, and the movie was shortlisted for the Oscars. Sergio currently lives between Punta Sal in Peru and Canary Islands in Spain. So, Sergio, thank you very much for joining us, and I invite you to take the floor.
Hi, my name is Sergio Bambarén. I'm a chemical engineer by career, but for the last 20 years, I've been a full-time writer. Thanks that I listened to the voice of my heart a long time ago. You see, since I was born, and I was born at the side of the ocean, surfing, swimming with dolphins, with whales, traveling around the world in search of the perfect wave, was what I wanted always to do, and I did it. But at one stage of my life, I got into the daily routine and had a job like anyone else to make a living. And that's when I realized that instead of working to live, I was living to work. I had lost myself in the world of what I call the noise, what you're supposed to do, what they tell you it's the right thing to do. So I will never forget that one day in a very important business meeting in Singapore, I took the decision of quitting it all and follow my heart and follow my dreams. Life works in strange but wonderful ways. I was surfing in a beach in Portugal, and I saw a beautiful dolphin, and I surfed with it. That gave me the inspiration to write a very small book. I had never written anything before in my life. For some reason, this book was published in Australia, and the first year it sold more than 100,000 copies. 20 years later, this book, called The Dolphin, Story of a Dreamer, I've sold millions of books around the world and been translated to 45 languages and dialects. What do I want to tell you with this? That everything is possible in life. I am a simple human being like anyone that one day decided to live what society told me I had to do and follow my dreams and learn to take the fear that I had in my heart because of others. So I would love if you can join me in this adventure that this video tells, because we can all make our dreams come true. This, as you can see it, is the original cover of The Dolphin, the one that was published in Australia 20 years ago. We were never able to get into the bookstores, but still, we sold 100,000 copies. And for some reason, it got into the Frankfurt Book Fair, which is the biggest book fair in the world. And that's where the snowball started to run. Now, after 20 years, I have written 24 books from different experiences that I had in my life. It has made me grow spiritually so much, but I will never forget my humbleness, that I'm a human, normal human being like anyone. And if I was able to fulfill my dreams, everyone can fulfill their dreams. Remember, always don't have fear of fear itself. Fear is something that lives in your mind. Just go for it, and you will see that so many magical things happen. Just to finish this section, I would love to read a couple of quotes of this of my little first book called The Dolphin. Discovering new worlds will bring you not only happiness and wisdom, but also sadness and fear. How could you value happiness without knowing what sadness is? How could you achieve wisdom without facing your own fears? In the end, the great challenge in life is to overcome the limits within yourself, pushing them to places you would never have dreamed they could go. Perhaps dreams are made of lots of hard work. Perhaps if we try to cut corners, we lose track of the reason we started dreaming. And at the end, we find that the dream no longer belonged to us. Perhaps if we just follow the wisdom from our heart, then time will make sure we meet our destiny. So remember, when you're just about to give up, when you feel that life has been too hard on you, remember who you are. Remember your dream. Always. Keep it simple. That's the most important thing. And don't have fear of fear.
Sergio, thank you very much for sharing your very interesting talk and for joining us in this celebration of our bicentennial. Thank you very much once again.